Hello everybody, my name is Ilya.
And I'm Tyler.
Together we're kovray.
Welcome to another week of Check It Out, where we introduce various board games to you.
Today, we want you to take a look at Calico!
Calico! Yeah! Check it out, check it out, check it out, check it out.
Calico is published by Alderac Entertainment Group and Flat Out Games. It is designed by Kevin Russ and the art is done by Beth Sobel. It's a 1 to 4 player game that takes about 30 to 45 minutes to play. It is a tile placement game where you're trying to make a quilt filled with cats and
Buttons.
how you win is by scoring the most points. Now, do you want to give an overview of how to play?
In Calico, each player gets a board, which will be their quilt. They'll get 2 tiles randomly drawn from the tile bag and 3 random goals from their selection, which they'll place on these little kitty cats. You'll want to make sure that all the buttons are placed in reach of everybody and also that the pattern goals are placed out so that everybody can see them. So how do you score points?
Well, there's 3 different ways to score points. There's buttons, cats, and the goal tiles that Tyler talked about. The goal tiles are always a little bit different, but they're pretty self-explanatory as you can see on the tiles themselves. This one that says AAABBB, all it means is that it's looking for 3 of one color and 3 of another, or 3 of one pattern and 3 of another. However, if you're able to do both, you get this little gold number right here. So you get more points if you're able to do 3 of one pattern and another pattern and 3 of one color and another color, which is honestly pretty tough, but this is what it looks like. Now, the other way to score points is buttons. So buttons, all you need to do is get 3 of one color. And then you get a button that you get to put on your board. For cats, it all depends on patterns. You'll have specific pattern goals which you'll have to achieve, and once you do, you'll be able to play a cat onto the board. For example, this one just says you have to have 3 or more of one pattern. Once you do that, you get Millie.
Yeah, Millie.
So you keep going until your quilt essentially is full, and then you tally up the points, and the player with the most points wins.
Yeah.
Will you be the quilt master? Quilt master token.
Oh, right. Quilt master.
So why should you check it out?
Calico is amazing. We love this game. It's just such a neat game. And it feels like you can play it at any time. Most of the time we like playing board games like in the evening with our friends, but this one we pull out on a Sunday morning to drink coffee with, and it just feels right.
It just feels right. Also, the art in this game is absolutely beautiful. This is a game, like a masterpiece in itself. You can just
patterns.
lay out the tiles and just look at them and be happy.
Yeah. If you're a cat lover, Calico.
One of the best things about it is that you can introduce it to almost anybody. It's a game that is a great gateway game, but it's also a game that we play quite frequently with people who love board games quite a lot.
Yes, yeah, and it's super abstract in the sense where you've got to like be planning ahead. So I really enjoy like those pieces to it where it's like, again, I guess it kind of comes back to like that build up where it seems like it's going to be pretty easy, but then all of a sudden you have like 5 spaces left and you're like, what is going on? Why aren't the tiles I need coming up? And why does Ilya keep on taking the tiles that I need? Like,
I do like that part about the game quite a lot, is that it definitely seems like a really cozy and calming experience, but once you get in it, everyone is in it.
Yeah.
You'll see a tile get drawn that you desperately want, and then you're trying to just play it cool, have a poker face to be like, oh yeah, I don't care about the polka dots and blue tile. Like, psh.
Yeah.
And then someone takes it like, no! The other element of it too is the variability in this game is incredible. Typically a lot of games you can just play them and you kind of get bored of them after a while, but with so many elements of variability with different cats and different goal tiles, you can literally do quite a lot here.
And don't forget about the campaign. Well, I call it a campaign. I think that's what they call it in the book, right?
Scenarios or campaign, right. One of the two.
They've got, what they did in the rulebook is they laid out a bunch of these different scenarios that you get where you actually pick the cats that they assign you, you pick the goals that they assign you, and then you aim for a certain amount of points. And it's been a lot of fun to try to get through that, but it's also been very difficult. So it makes it so I want to keep on playing it.
And this is a game that you get better and better at.
I mean, it's partially luck too, but that's part of the fun.
part of joy.
So why shouldn't you check it out?
So luck is a big element of this. This is a game where sometimes luck is a big factor. You really need a yellow tile, and there's just no yellow tiles that come out for the next 6 turns. And sometimes that's not the great thing, and some people don't like that. So if you're one of those people, this may not be a game for you. If you don't like cats, there's a lot of little cardboard cats in this one, so maybe you'll like cats after.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I really like this game. It's hard to find reasons why you shouldn't check it out.
We're biased toward this game because we
Well,
love it so
obviously.
much. Yeah.
Yeah, there's not a lot of reasons why you shouldn't check it out. We really enjoy this game, so I would definitely advise you to at least play it once, see if it's your cup of tea. So that's all that we have for you here today. The question for the day is, if you were to have a lovely cat of your own, what would be the name of it? I think I want to call our cat Barbara.
Barbara. Yeah, we'll have to have a conversation about that one. Barb! Anyways, thanks for checking out this week's episode of Check It Out. If you liked what you saw here, please make sure you give us that thumbs up. And if you want to stick around, press that subscribe button or even the bell notification if you really want to keep updated. We've also linked our social media right below, so go ahead and check it out. We post daily on Instagram, and we're trying to post daily on TikTok because it's fun.
TikTok.
Yeah, so you can check those out too. Yeah.
Also, Calico is the first review we done on our website. So if you want to check out our website and some of the reviews and some of the written content that we do, feel free to check that down below as well.
Yeah.
So this is us checking out.
Checking out.
And thanks for checking us out. Lots of checking out.
Bye.
Bye. Dare I say, this game is perfect.
Wow.